What up, everybody? Welcome back to Row Access. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Row Access. Man, it's been a wild couple of weeks. I don't remember the last video I shot. It's been about a month and some change ago, a month ago. I don't even remember what the last one that I put out was because it's been so long since I've looked at them because I've been slammed. But I am an hour from my house in South Carolina. Haven't had the truck back there since beginning of June when I went out west and started working with Austin. And I was planning on wrapping up in time to basically just elk hunt, then come home and hit duck season and take off the rest of the year. And that quickly changed into me running another shutdown with my buddy from Alabama. And then I started up my ice rink gig. I got a last minute call to shoot over to Nashville and run there. So I've been there the last 2 weeks. I'll throw up a real quick video, a couple pictures. Yeah, so that's what the rink looks like. It's basically, we had like three 220-ish ton chillers, I think. I don't remember. 3 chillers, 6-inch and 4-inch line feeding pumps, and then the pumps feed the header system. We did have one 6-inch header line that you can see that runs along the edge, or two, like, a feed and return, and so we just break it down to 4-inch to feed everything. But it's a pretty sweet system. They developed this system years ago, and this company that I worked for on and off for the last few years, just doing maintenance and repair work. They normally have me on call to go out and fix, problems they have. Got in with them in 2016, and this year I finally decided to make it a full-time deal, since it's seasonal. So I started 2 weeks ago, and I'll finish up like 2 more weeks. So I got like 4 weeks on the road, possibly another one. Today is November 1st. I'll probably post this video in the next few days. I was really hoping I could get home in time tonight to post some with my good fast internet, but I don't think I'm gonna have time because I gotta unload all of this stuff, take out the things that I don't need, clean out the toolboxes, take out all my fab tools and shit that I don't need, empty out the camper. I got to stay at the Gaylord Opryland Resort while I was working in Nashville because that was where apologize for the friggin' vibration. I still haven't gotten it on the mountain. So I got to stay at the Gaylord Opryland Resort, which was friggin' phenomenal. Spent the last 2 weeks basically just doing whatever. In Nashville, we get paid by the day, and most of our work days were like 6 hours. So I'll take it. It's been really good money, especially considering the hours that we work or don't work. Pretty close to what I get for running my rig by the hour. If you work, but it's like you just work basically whatever fits. We just kind of knock off whenever we get to a stopping point. We have to get it done in X days, so we just kind of can spread the load out. So, they send us out like, hey, you're going to get paid this much for 10 days, go out there and get it done. And, the first few days we worked, just really short hours. And then the next couple days we worked 8 or 9 or whatever. Next day we worked 6, and then we knock off at 2 o'clock so we can go out on the weekend and hang out and get some stuff done. Normally go back in the evening time, check in for a little bit, make sure everything's going good. But pretty low key, it's pretty sweet. But I'm on the way home, going to go there for the night, and then tomorrow morning I got to ride over to Raleigh, North Carolina, about 2.5 hours away, install another one, leave there, shoot out to Monterey, California. Going to be out there for like 9 days, and then I'll be off the rest of the year. But there's some more shutdowns coming up, and probably going to hop in on one of them. I don't really want to, but I just like doing it to keep up with the relationship. And so I landed a deal with a huge maintenance company. I'm still trying to work out the details. I gotta make some connections with them. I don't remember if I spoke on that before or not. I talked to him. He was out of town. I'm out of town. looks like something maybe starting in January, but it's a huge maintenance company. They are in the 9-figure range. So they are wanting me to take over some welding work and fabrication and stuff like that. So we'll see how all that pans out, but I'm going to end up summing out some of the labor using the guys that are on my crew with the guy I do shutdowns with. So he and I talked it out at the last shutdown. We're looking at first of the year starting something up partnership wise. Basically I'll just sub him out the work and pay him whatever he wants, labor rate per hour, per day, per head. So things are looking pretty good, but can't count your chickens before they hatch. Just gonna have to play it by ear and see what's going on. Big news though, yesterday, day before, was the 2-year anniversary of the page. 2-year anniversary of the YouTube, the Instagram, the whole nine. A little over 2 years since I kind of got the idea of what I wanted to do, and then decided to start up this channel and stuff, talking about what I had going on, what we're going to be doing. And I finally hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So thank you to all 1,000 plus of you now that have followed along. Some more recent, some been here since the beginning. I really appreciate you guys. I just like putting out the information, so I'm going to work harder on editing these videos that I have been doing. And like now, this is a very pivotal point in changing the conversation, right? Because like I essentially was a nobody when this started 2 years ago. I made some connections via Instagram 2 years ago, and now I'm looking at becoming the large subcontractor in a $100 million maintenance company. They do work all over the East Coast. They have contracts all over the East Coast, all over the country. They're a company that's actually owned by a larger company, which is like $1 billion company. And so there's a lot of things that could happen here. And so I'm really excited to have landed this. They do pretty much any kind of work, power plants, paper mills, steel mills, whatever. So it's going to be an interesting conversation, just like I said, to see how things go. But that's probably the biggest news that I've ever could have gotten. I think I did speak on it a little bit in one of the previous episodes. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but you just got to trust the process. Shake hands with everybody you meet. Keep your head down. Don't give up. Even on the small goals, like hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. The channel's 2 years old, right? Like I was hoping I would make it a lot sooner than that, but who cares? It's just it wasn't a race. Now I did it. That was just the goal that I had for it. The Instagram has pretty much been friggin' stuck at 12,000 for like a year. Don't care. I care that there's people out there that are interested in what I got going on, interested in the journey, people that ask me questions. I've been trying to stay on responding to the message requests as best I can, but man, it's hard. A lot of you guys ask really good questions, and it's just hard for me I can preview them before I respond to them, and sometimes I slack off on responding to them. So if you're one of those people, I'm sorry. Right now I think I got 19, which I was down to 0 recently, but a lot of them are just people like reacting to your story, that's cool, but I just it's not something I have to respond to, but it takes time to go through it and got to check everything out. But anyhow, I am 50 minutes from home. I'm gonna make a pit stop here in a second and get onto the house, unload, pick up my new motorcycle that I bought in the morning, and then hop on the road to Raleigh, North Carolina. So I'm going to try, like I said, we're going to get some more videos out, but I just wanted to shoot a quick video just to say thank you guys for the 1,000 of you who subscribe and look forward to what I put out, because I look forward to making it for you. I just have to find the time. But as the year slows down, I'm going to make an effort to at least get all the videos that I have started out, and then we'll talk a little bit about this business stuff that I've been talking about a little bit. And I've got people out there now that are doing $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a week that literally have taken my advice. My buddy that quit his job as a cop made like 7 his first week, and now he is like, dude, it's blowing up every day. There's multiple guys out there that I have given the insight to, kind of coached them through to get to where they wanted to be, and basically just gave them the idea on how to do things, and they've run off with it. And so I'm super proud of all you guys out there that are doing that on your own now. It seems like every day I freaking see somebody that's starting up their own welding company or building their own shop or whatever else, and I freaking love it. Not that I have anything to do with any of those guys doing it, but I'm glad to see that people out there are learning to stop taking no for an answer. The world's a crazy place right now with everything going on. Regardless of how you feel about the economy, presidency, the government, the pandemic, whatever you want to call it, however you feel about it, it's a shit show out here right now. And there was a place I was doing contract work. They sent me an email saying that you're mandatorily had to be vaccinated to be on site, and I think that's absurd to require someone to have something like that, because I'm not going to take a deep dive into it, but do your own research. Realize that I myself had COVID, recovered from it, no problem. Natural antibodies are higher than anything that the vaccine can provide, but I'm still not going to be allowed to go on site unless I take a COVID test twice a week or freaking get vaccinated. So, working for yourself, getting cracked down on in that way too, but it is what it is. But just imagine working for somewhere where that was now your choice between providing for your family or not. And if the vaccine really worked, you wouldn't have to get a booster every 6 months, because it started out as 1 shot, then it was 2, then it's 3, now it's every 6 months. Now it's going to be chronic. I don't know, man. Do your research. Make what decision's best for you. But I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm still going to be out here getting money, chasing checks. You guys have a fantastic day. I will see you on the next one.